Fuel Ministry Camp is this fantastic mix of training, of making new friends, of learning about Jesus, and having a blast. One of our priorities is training, and we have all ages, we have all skills, and so our trainers are able to train them at the level that they're at. The kids, we work on fundamentals. Of course, adults need fundamentals, teenagers need fundamentals, but then the older kids, the more advanced kids, we can challenge them in creeks and logs, all kinds of things that are very, very difficult, but things they're going to face in some of the races that you're in.
What's really cool about these kids out here working on a turn track in these flat grass areas, whenever you think about racing, you think about a GNCC race, there's 5,000 to 10,000 turns. And if these kids can get just a little more efficient, say 1/8 of a second, each of these turns, by the end of the race, you're talking about 8 to 12 minutes that they're faster.
Then you need to come off the bike. You got to come off the bike to get faster around the turn. But you're very good. Very good.
Just working here with these kids. We got a nice log here. What we're working on now is one that's at a little bit of an angle of the trail. A lot of times you'll come in, you'll have a trail that's on a turn with a log across it. And sometimes if they get slick or they get wet or they don't have any branches on them, it's tough to get directly over it without one front wheel not making it, sliding down and going off track. So right now they're coming in, they're squaring up with it, trying to hit it straight on as possible and get all 4 wheels to the other side. Simple as that.
Camber, what I want you guys to do is stand up through the entire thing. Standing up is going to give you the most control, because what the
Throughout a race, you see arrows everywhere pointing you where to go. For the Christian life, it's the Bible. The Bible marks out the course for us, helping us to understand the path that we are to take and to keep us on track.
I've raced and rode quads off and on my entire adult life. So when I think about getting to bring those experiences to speak about faith to these kids, I get to speak a language that they understand. The Bible is so relevant, and whenever we can take the Bible and show them that it is relevant today in the situations that they face in everyday life, and they begin to understand it and to see it for what it is.
Some may live as the prophets alone. But the same man lives his life all alone. On any road to life, yes, it goes up and down. Doesn't really matter as long as the music goes on. But mister, darling, never let you come round no more.
Practice doing that, using your clutch, and as soon as that back end comes around and you were lined up for that corner, get back in the gas.
Mister, calling in a bit and come to disturb. You best not pick up around here unless you've got the sense of you.
Right here, just come down and right up this.
See how they're just popping right up on it? They're coming up and it's just bleeping right up on there. It's not even that hard. It's making it slicker, adding more effects to the hill. Perfect.
Yeah, so this is my first year. I was a little nervous, to be honest. I came here and I didn't know anybody from the huddle leaders. I didn't know any of them. And in these past 4 or 5 days, I feel like we've been friends for a while. I can connect with everybody. So it's definitely a good atmosphere with everybody here.
But Mr. Calling Man of it didn't come to disturb.
So one of the great things about camp is you get to go out and go riding, you get to do one of your favorite things, but the fun's not over yet. We head to the lake, and then this year we brought in a BMX ramp. Then we got a blob, and we've got a good one.
Do we ride and spend time in the Bible and chapel, we also make time for fun, because fun is so important. We spend time with our friends, learning one another at the lake, getting blobbed, ramping a BMX bike into the lake, and we even have this crazy thing called the Huck-a-Buck, which is a souped up slip and slide on steroids.
1, 2, 3, yeah!
This year we tried something totally new, and it was a little difficult to get it up and running. As you can see, we got a garden tractor on some plywood, we got a ski rope, we got an inflatable alien. You know, these guys race quads for fun. So as far as I'm concerned, whatever we do at camp can't be like paddling a little canoe. We got to do something radical, something extreme, something that's really going to get them excited, and they're going to have a good time at Fuel Camp.
Camp seems to be all about fun here. I mean, yeah, we're here to learn, but these kids, they just love to get out and ride, and that's one thing that I see, and you know, it brings it out in me when I come here. You know, we go right down to the basics and, you know, just get down to that every single day, wake up and all you want to do is ride, so that part of it's awesome.
Trying to get them to stay on the upside of this berm. You can see there's a nice deep rut there. We're trying to stay up out of it, get up high.
I'm your man from time to time. So
We're here to instruct them and make them better, but at the same time, these kids are having a lot of fun. They're making friendships, and just, it's all around a good energy. Everybody's nice to each other and always very helpful.
And scooted the back end around, it would have squared you up perfect to hit this.
I'll be there. If you need me, I'm there. Woo! So the biggest thing we're trying to teach these kids today is just getting momentum at the bottom of the hill. Where the roots are, the momentum's going to carry them over some of the nastier stuff.
You know, by the end of the week, you'll see that they'll start taking in all those little things you pointed out from this section and that section and apply it all around into their riding. And you know, it's really cool to hear when parents say that once they left this camp, they had better results, or they were much faster or more confident or believed in themselves. And you know, that just means we did our job and made them faster.
It's been such a blessing getting to know each and every one of you, and we've had a blast this year at Fuel Camp. You've learned all kinds of things on how to come over obstacles and challenges you may face out on the course. And we've learned the same things at chapel each night. There's no challenge at all that you'll ever face in life that you don't have the tools to come out victorious. Some of you all have even made the decision to follow Jesus Christ with your life and in baptism.
It is because of your profession of faith that we as a church baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
And always know that no matter what challenge you may face, Christ is there to go with it through you. We love you, and we hope to see you again next year right here at Fuel Camp.